Squad 055 The Beach, big homie DJ Quest. And yo, it's an honor to have with me today, EarthGang. What's up, fellas? What's good with y'all, man?
Hey, bro, when did you realize you had a radio voice? Because the way you just turned that on right there, what age?
Like that, right? You like that, right?
That was crazy.
It's a switch. You just turn it on and on, right? Yo, it's an honor to have y'all, man. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I gotta apologize to you guys, man. But first of all, I need y'all to introduce yourselves for people that don't know you guys individually. We know EarthGang, but introduce yourselves separately.
What's up, y'all? This Doc from EarthGang.
What's poppin', y'all? This is Olu from EarthGang. What's good with you? What's happening, shouting?
All right. Now, the reason why I said, man, I need y'all to forgive me, man. I gotta apologize because a few years ago, I watched an interview with you guys with Rosenberg. Was it like a late night interview or something like that?
Yeah.
I make it a point to go down YouTube, rabbit holes and at least once a week. And I stumbled upon you guys and the interview you did with him. And I was like, who the hell are these two weird, cool ass dudes? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And after that, I didn't follow up. I didn't do my research. Usually, I go look for the music, but I didn't. You know what I'm saying? And years went by and your name was brought up again. And I was like, who? But then I did my research. I was like, hold up, it's these same two dudes I seen years ago.
Yes,
and the progression that I've seen doing my research from then to now, man, I gotta applaud y'all, man. Like, for real, like, you guys are multiple Grammy nominated now. I mean, you've been on so many tours now. I mean, you guys are millionaires now. You got you looked at me like, huh? But first of all, let everyone know the name EarthGang. How'd that come about, man? I mean, I could see what you are, but
Yeah, you got to do it. Right. got to follow Santo. I'm on my Kyrie. You know what I'm saying? One time.
You Kyrie, just don't go missing like Kyrie. Right?
That's what I don't do. You know, so I bring the vibes. You feel me?
But go ahead and break that down.
Yeah, the name EarthGang, you know what I'm saying? We like we said, we from Atlanta, Georgia, and like growing up in Atlanta, Georgia, you are exposed to so many different types of black people, you know what I'm saying? And like we grew up in a place that always reminded us of who we are, you know what I'm saying? No matter I don't care that we from the ghetto, we love the ghetto, that's where we from, but like even deeper inside of who we are, like our greatness and stuff. So like, you know what I'm saying? That name right there, we want to take that mind state and take it across the world and bring that Atlanta vibe and that Atlanta flair, that Atlanta realness across the world. So we decided to call ourselves EarthGang.
Now, you said it's a lot of different type of black people in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Name a couple of types of black people in Atlanta.
Hey, you got your Nation of Islam brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? The Bean Pie. 10 feet from them, you got our brothers. You know what I'm saying? Getting at how they live in the streets. You know what I'm saying? I went to middle school with some of these cats. Some of them ain't finished high school, but I can still pass by them and say what's up when they getting at how they live. You know what I'm saying? Then across the street from them, we got our brothers and sisters from Africa. You know what I'm saying? Got the Africans selling the clothing and stuff. We got
you got your college blacks. You got your
college blacks up the street.
College blacks up the street.
And then
you got your entrepreneur Negroes. A lot of, you know what I'm saying?
Entrepreneur Negro. I'm gonna get that on the shirt.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure that. You got your entrepreneur Negroes getting their money, you know what I'm saying? All the black businesses and stuff, right down all the restaurants and all that kind of stuff.
You got your strip club right down the street from there.
You know what? So speaking on Atlanta, man, I gotta ask y'all, how important is Atlanta to hip hop and hip hop history?
Oh, you can't have hip hop without Atlanta. Like you can't. You know what I'm saying?
Speak on it.
It's impossible. You know what I'm saying?
You can have
No, you can't.
But
no, you can't.
Why not? Tell me why not.
Bro.
Even your favorite rappers from New York used to mention Atlanta in their records. Think about like Fight Dog talking about, you know what I'm saying, he used to go to Atlanta, he hopped on the wrong flight. He ended up in Boston. Like they shouting out the city because they was going down there just for vibes, you know what I'm saying? They was going there, but even before the Atlanta actual prominent music wave happened, a lot of artists from everywhere else was coming down to get the vibe.
Just for the vibe.
But hold on, hip hop started out in the Bronx though.
Yeah.
You know, so how can we not have hip hop without Atlanta though?
Because you can't have the longevity that hip hop has had.
Okay, I like that.
Atlanta.
I like.
You know
okay,
what I'm saying?
okay.
Like it could be there, but you know what I'm saying? Like Atlanta has taken hip hop and rap into the 21st century. You know what I'm saying? Like we had such a long run as a city and influenced in so many other artists in so many other cities. Like you gotta respect it. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't talking about we done had we won't have Hove. You know what I'm saying? But we got Gucci. You feel me? We got Outkast. We got Dungeon Family. We got Thug. We got T.I. All these we got TLC. You know what I'm saying? Like we got Monica. Like all these people have influenced so many people from across the world. A lot
of record label execs, you know, out of Atlanta, you know, broke a lot of artists.
L.A. Reid.
Going crazy.
L.A. Reid. I'm glad you said that, man, because about the longevity, when I listen to y'all music, man, it takes me back to when I first went to Atlanta. The first time I went to Atlanta, I got my first tape, and it was Southern Playalistic Cadillac Funky Music, and that's what you guys remind me of a throwback Outkast, man. You guys get that a lot?
Yeah, we get that from DJs and from a few fans here and there. But like, it's just so crazy that you say that, because like even that record in itself was such a heavily sampled record, but it still had the Atlanta vibes and the Atlanta bass and like just the Atlanta grittiness. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's another example of how Atlanta has influenced hip hop, because that was a hip hop record. You know what I'm saying? Like, hella samples and vibes in there, but like it still was like, oh, this shit different. This is not like nothing. It's not like Snoop.
Nothing. It was
nothing. Coast, you know what I'm saying?
Nothing on the planet was like that. So all. And like, to me, that was my introduction to the Atlanta sound, you know, and then it morphed into trap. Yeah. And when I listen to y'all, I hear Atlanta. Like I hear, okay, this is what I've been missing in hip hop. Not what everybody else been missing, but what I've been missing. What's up?
What's interesting about what you said about Southern Playalistic too, though, like even though that's a classic, especially to people from Atlanta, there's a huge generation of adults today that wasn't their first exposure to Outkast. You know, a lot of their first exposure was Love Below and
Stank on Your Days.
Yeah, so that's what they know them to be. So like, even, you know what I'm saying, even when we get the comparisons from people that know, it's a lot of people who don't know. So it's like, where is this influence even coming from? So you know what I'm saying, it goes both ways, generation. I think that's a beautiful part about it.
Now, you guys have known each other since high school, huh?
Yeah.
Thanks.
How important is it that you guys are close friends and venturing into the music business together? How important is that friendship?
Shit's important, bro. It's especially as you matriculate through the business and it becomes more of like a business. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make sure you around somebody who you can trust. You know what I'm saying? Around somebody who you can vibe, who you can bounce ideas off of.
Yeah, and
like family, and being in Atlanta, man, like you got those people inside your circle. They like family. It don't matter if y'all friends or not. You know what I'm saying? And like real mob ties. You know what I'm saying? They like to say it's like, yeah, that's my family right there. So no matter if this the vision, this is our vision, and no matter what happens, like it's still family. You know what I'm saying? The same with like your real brother, like. Or your real sister. Families don't always see eye to eye, but they always family at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying?
At the end of the day. Yeah. Talk about the struggles coming up as unsigned rappers. Were you guys always a group when you first got together, or was it separate, or like how'd that come about?
Man, we kind of like played around doing our own thing in high school, but when we really like set out to try to make it a career, we did it as a group. We did it as a unit. And we did all the stuff, bro. We did you know what I'm saying, made t-shirts from scratch that just said EarthGang on them, you know what I'm saying, and white letters, sold them. We did every open mic we could. We was in club. We was like going to work, and then we would like use the money we got from summer jobs to pay for a spot to do the open mic at Club Crucial, like every month.
Oh man,
yeah.
That's a legendary club right there.
Yeah, bro. Paid our dudes, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. What's the worst job y'all ever had, man?
Worst?
The worst.
That's
I used to clean buildings with my mama. We used to have to wake up at like 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning and go clean buildings. We used to have to like it's like old buildings, buildings and like little rec center buildings and shit. So like right, we used to have to wipe the bathrooms, clean the kitchen. It used to be roaches in there, wasps, rats, you know what I'm saying? Who knows, bro? Coyotes in the woods, I kid you not. Coyotes in the woods, you know what I'm saying? So like,
the struggle.
I'm not no stranger to struggle. Like, I understand what it's like getting it really out the mud.
Out the mud, yeah. What about you?
I work the night shift at IHOP.
You do look like an IHOP type of nigga though. I'm messing with you.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
What you was doing? Cooking or waiting?
I wasn't there cooking, bro. I was either busting tables or like this like I'm like 17 too, but like it was like after I worked super late and like it was right across the street from this club where the waitresses used to get robbed for their tips nightly, bro. Like it was all the time. Like niggas, it would just be so hot over there in the area just nightly niggas would get robbed for their tips all the time. Cause you know they walking out with some cash.
Wow.
It was like a whole thing.
Yo, that's crazy, man. How many tours y'all been on so far now?
Bro, who knows?
I don't know. I'm about to say.
We don't know. At least 10. I'm gonna say 10.
That's crazy. Y'all did y'all just come from overseas?
Yes.
We did. We just was in New Zealand.
That was our third time over there. So that's 3 in one country already.
Bro, how's the experience like leaving the country and going somewhere else totally different that maybe you're not used to and experiencing new things, man?
It's cool, man. When we travel, I always like to try to like get as much of the culture as I can per day because we usually leave the city the very next day. So we'll hit like 30 cities in Europe and be like, yeah, we went to Europe. And people like, oh, did you do such and such in Paris? Like, nah, we did as much Paris as we could in that time period. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, like this, bro. Hey, niggas need that shit, man. Like,
yeah.
I mean, we understand that traveling is a luxury and it really shouldn't be, bro. But like, niggas in the hood need that shit.
Need that shit, bro.
Because like let's take Jay-Z for instance. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jay-Z is a hood nigga, but once he made that trip over to Europe that first time, he was like, hey, bro, I'm taking this hustle mindset and I'm going global with it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you take that mindset of growing up in the hood and you go out there and see the world and really see what's possible, like, you unstoppable.
Does that give you a different perspective as far as what's going on in the world today? Like,
for sure it does, man. For sure it does. It's even weird sometimes coming back and talking to homies that ain't never like left the country or never went nowhere. Like, the perspective be like you see the difference more and more every time you come back and have a conversation. Because I'm like, well, you know what I'm saying? I remember the first time we went to Switzerland. And we saw they had like a lot of the students there were getting paid to go to school and they had free healthcare, like all these things. And I was just like, yo, you come back and talk about it, people like, what? Like, it's like not even really a concept.
Ain't it crazy that you can have friends that ain't never left Atlanta?
They ain't never left.
They never left their hood, but
never left their zone.
Yeah,
zone 6 for life. Yeah. Ain't that crazy, man? I can never understand that, man.
And a lot of them is not even, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's them and sometimes it's just circumstantial. I know a lot of guys who, you know what I'm saying, trying to get off probation, trying to get off XYZ. And it's like, I wish I could, you know what I'm saying, facilitate travel for these boys, you know what I'm saying? Because it's stuff I want everybody to see. I
see you guys were real big with the whole voting thing and helping out Stacey Adams out there. Talk about that, man. How important was that for y'all to be a part of that?
Yeah,
Stacey Abrams. Yeah, my bad.
No, it's all good. I know you just step out of the Stacey Adams. I know real niggas.
You know what I mean. You know what I mean.
Real niggas stepped out of the
I can't stand your ass already, man.
Real niggas you do it, man. Oh, goddamn. But it's important, man. Like, coming from the city of Atlanta, where it's just like black people have always had a presence and a presence of champion. You know what I'm saying? The cause for the people who've had less than, whether you go from Dr. King to Amanda Jackson to Stacey Abrams to, you know what I'm saying, Andrew Young. It's just so many names, Hosea Williams, so many names of people who have just paid their dues and like they go unnamed, they go unmentioned. But it's like the things that we have, the reason why Atlanta is such a black Mecca right now is because of all these people have put in work like Stacey Abrams. So it was an honor just to be able to give a hand in that at our age, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
What we got right now.
Now, where were you guys at when the Capitol got raided? And what was
we was in New Zealand, dog. We was in Auckland, New Zealand.
Oh, y'all was out of Imagine being out the country.
Looking at this shit, like, do you see this shit?
We gotta go back home to this. Look, we over there. It's like 4 a.m. My mama called me. It's like 4 a.m. over there. I'm like, what's going on? She like, look at what's going on. Oh my God. I look at it. But it looks so crazy. And then the whole rest of the day, whenever people heard our American accent, really the whole rest of the time we was in New Zealand, when they heard our American accent, they started looking at us like, oh, like we was refugees, like, oh, so, oh God, y'all gotta go back. You know what I'm saying? It was like a lot of pity coming from me. I was like, wow, really? It was crazy.
Oh man, I thought I was dreaming, man. I went to sleep and woke up like, what?
Dream.
I need to go back. I was ready to go back to sleep. Like, nah, this ain't real.
I went back to sleep, but I had to try it again, bro. I like, this over, man.
Man, I had the same feeling I had when 9/11 happened, man. And because I woke up and saw the towers being hit, now I was like, nah, this ain't real.
Yeah.
Same exact feeling, man. What do you think? What do you think the thought process of people like that wanna? I know we all protest, but to raid the Capitol?
Nah, these people.
We ain't gonna do that.
Yeah, that's one your classic case of white privilege. You know what I'm saying?
I'm about to say when you know you won't be harmed, this is another thing.
And like you raid the Capitol, that's wild. That's a classic case of this is ours and I'm gonna take it anyway. Like not this is everybody, this is mine.
Yeah.
This don't belong to the rest of the citizens of America. This belongs to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's a very selfish mind state and a very it's just a space of lack. Like you just don't really understand like the importance of like community and sharing and like I don't know, man. They just backward thinkers.
You know what? I'm like, you know what? Like I was upset, but I'm like, these people are upset for a reason. They truly believe in what they're fighting for,
and they were lied to. Yes.
Yeah.
They were lied to. They were lied to, and they bought into the lie deeper and deeper with each iteration of the lie.
Yeah. So I'm upset with them, but I feel bad for them because they fed into them lies, man. And
straight up,
it's truly what they believe in.
Straight up, it's like when you realize somebody is clinically insane. Like you can't really be too mad at them. You like, bro, you don't even have. You're not even in your right mind. You know what I'm saying?
How do we fix it though?
It takes a lot, bro. It really. I think
it's gonna take generations, bro.
It's gonna take generations for sure.
It's only so much we can do. We can instill in the children what to do.
Mm-hmm.
That's not to be a lot of passing down, a lot of paying forward.
But it also takes people our age getting into leadership positions and getting these old motherfuckers out of these positions. They don't even got to die. They just got to get out the leadership position.
You gotta get out the way.
I was just saying that why we got all these old people in these positions, man, that don't know nothing about social media really. They just know what their advisors tell them.
D-boy was living in 1965, 1975. Like you still thinking of the world in that mind state. You know what I'm saying? That's 40, 50 years ago, bro. Like
that can't be healthy for anybody.
Can't be healthy.
Yeah, man, that's so crazy, man. All right, so let me ask you a couple of questions, man. Let's get out of the politics real quick. I'm gonna ask a question, and you let me know which one of you guys that question is. All right?
I feel like we need to do a TikTok or something for this.
I know, right? Yeah, it's gonna be like that. It's gonna be like.
What?
All right. So, which one of you guys get the highest?
He does.
I'm smoking weed right now. I just put it down for this interview.
You know
oh my God. All right.
Now I used to be a big chiefer now, you know what I'm saying? Got to ask about me, you know what I'm saying? But currently, he does. Yeah.
All right. Which one of y'all is the most spiritual?
It really
that's hard to say. I know I'll probably say Olu's probably more outwardly spiritual.
Okay.
But I'm a spiritual ass dude, bro. I can't deny it. I really am.
All right. Which one of y'all is most likely to get caught at a red light picking your boogers while listening to your favorite record?
I do that.
I pick my boogers at home.
I do. If the song jamming enough, then I'm doing it.
Then I'm booger picking.
He said I'm picking my boogers at home.
It gotta be a hard ass beat, and I'm like, man.
Yeah. All right. Which one of y'all most likely to smash an alien with his fat booty?
Oh, bro, clapping the alien cheeks, bro. Clapping them cheeks.
Alien cheeks. Got to do it.
Gotta see what that's gonna make.
Got to do it.
Oh my God. Which one of y'all is most likely to end up having a sex tape out first?
Damn.
That's a good question, man.
Y'all ain't on your Ray J?
Nah,
I might be.
I'm just thinking about how it would get out. I probably wouldn't put it out, but they might, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just thinking. I just know I wouldn't be the one to put it out. I ain't gonna say it don't exist or it wouldn't exist. I'm just saying I wouldn't put it out.
You would have put it out? Okay. All right, man. Let's get into the music, man. You got the new single out right now called Options with Wale. How'd y'all link up with Wale on that, man?
Man, we've been peeping him for the longest, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Wale, shout out to all the dudes that he paved, shout out to all the roads that he's paved, you know what I'm saying, and everything he's done. Like, we've been seeing him ever since the blog eras, you know what I'm saying, like early, and we just like respected his hustle and his grind. And we met him at the shelter with Cole. I think it was probably like 2017 or something like that.
Just sitting on the couch.
Yeah, just sitting on the couch. We always just had mutual respect. And you know what I'm saying? We was always trying to figure out, you know, when we get the one for him, we gonna send it to him. We gonna get it to him. And this happened to be the one. And he sent his verse back within a couple of days. He was like, man, I'm really fucking with this vibe, man. Like, I fuck with y'all, man. Here's the verse. And the rest is history.
It's a dope vibe, man. And the video creative as hell with the whole COVID thing.
Yeah, we had to find something. We had to make something shake. But that's crazy because all our videos really just be hella creative like that. We got puppet videos, we got anime videos and stuff. And we had been doing this before COVID, you know what I'm saying? So this was like right in our vein, you know?
Yo, one of my, I wouldn't say favorite because like, I ain't gonna lie to you, I ain't really been up on your music, but a song that I like of y'all's in the video is Liquor Store.
Oh yeah, that's a vibe.
Yes,
yo, I was trying to figure out, man, like, can you explain the video to me? Like, in the end, the kid gets shot, but how the kid got shot? Is the kid really the dude? Like, I was trying to figure out what y'all was
out there. But what we love about that video, there's so many interpretations. My favorite interpretation that has been said was that dude was basically killing his inner child. You know what I'm saying? But via the robbery he was taking place. But yeah, man, shout out to Lick So Big. Let me just say one thing.
He got shot because the clerk shot the kid. He was trying to shoot the robber, but the clerk ended up shooting the kid instead of the robber. The kid was an innocent bystander. He was in.
See, it's like mind blowing when you think about it. Like, you can think about it in so many different ways. I was like, hold up, how the kid got shot? I was like, wait, rewind it. Yo, okay. Yo, that's crazy, man. And man, please keep the creative videos coming out, man. Can y'all touch on Spillage Village, man? Let everybody know what that is.
That's the squad, man. That's the homies. That's us. That's JID. That's Mariba. That's Benji. That's Jordan Bryant. That's Hollywood JB. That's Crystal. That's the whole squad, bro. That's all our squad.
Black.
Oh, Black. That's Black for sure. Black. Yes, that's the squad. That's the homies. We started calling ourselves that around like 2013, 2014, just out of, you know what I'm saying, hanging out in the studio together all the time. And then we would like we all do our own work, but then it was like whenever we came together and collabed on something, that's what we would call it. And we did that enough times until we started making projects.
Was the what was it? The Baptized record? Was that Spillage Village record?
Yes, sir.
That's another dope one, yo. That's another dope one, man. I like that. Had the cognac in the church.
Yes,
I was like, what?
You know what I'm saying? You know, I know too. I know hella niggas, you know, hit the blunt, hit the joint before they walk in them doors. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying, man? Oh my God, man. Now I want to talk real quick about Mac Miller, man. I found out that you guys are close with Mac.
It's his birthday today. You know what I'm saying? Happy birthday,
really?
Yeah. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Mac Miller, man. Talk about how important he was to your career.
He gave us our real look. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he tweeted about us before any other artist.
He gave us our first feature. You know what I'm saying? From a major artist, and like all of these.
Took us on tour.
The strength of love. You know what I'm saying? Like, just I fuck with what y'all doing. I rock with the people who stand with y'all, and I'm gonna give y'all the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like he would give it to me. You know, so he did all of that out of love, like invited us out to his place, did records with us, and just was always a generous soul, you know.
And he's just such a dope artist, bro. I was just listening to Macadelic this morning, bro. Like, it's
crazy,
it's
man. And a lot of people wouldn't even know that. Like, he was one of the first artists to give you first shot, man.
Bro, the first, not one of.
He pushed the first domino.
He was the first artist.
He set it up.
The first.
So with him, one thing led to another, huh?
Yeah, that's how we wouldn't have met Cole if it wasn't for Mac. Like Mac put us in a position, and then we was able to like get a little buzz to get us to be allowed to open for Absol to meet Cole, like all that kind of.
Oh, that's so crazy, man. One thing I learned about y'all from doing my research is that you guys are students of the game, huh? And if you guys are students of the game, who's the ultimate teacher for y'all?
Life is the ultimate teacher. Other than that,
Sensei your ass, DJ Quest. You know what
you say? You want to sage me?
He put out the Sensei. Life is the ultimate teacher. he got one of these on you. For me, Jay-Z is the ultimate teacher for me.
Jay-Z.
Yeah, like
why is that?
Because a lot of people they see who he is now. You know what I'm saying? The billionaire, the businessman, the CEO, but they don't really pay attention to the intelligence that he had when he was young and when he was starting out, and how he was so inquisitive and so eager to learn, take risks, try things, and how he really like put in the groundwork. You know what I'm saying? Like mixtapes and stuff that he had. He wasn't the Jay-Z that people know now. You know what I'm saying? When he was putting all this stuff out, like he was putting in the groundwork like everybody else. Like when he would go on tour or when he would go overseas, he made sure he did all his promo runs. You know, he made sure he pulled up on people, showed them love, and let them know whether he was dropping the sneaker, whether it was for a magazine shoot, whether it was a liquor sale, whether it was you know what I'm saying, just a performance. Like he will always promote himself, always put himself out there, always let people know that this is what I'm doing next. And a lot of people take that for granted in this day and age when you can just post a video, you know what I'm saying? But he was very calculated and very intelligent about everything he did. He does.
One thing about Jay-Z, man, he believed in himself when nobody else did.
100%.
Yeah.
Believed in himself and invested in himself.
Intelligent motherfucker, bro.
I like that answer, man. If you could bring back one person from death, who would it be?
Anybody? Just
anybody.
Just people?
Anybody.
Man.
That's a crazy question.
That's a crazy question.
One person. You get the. You know how Trump is over here pardoning everybody. You know, at the end, you know, if you could pardon one person and bring him back from death, who would it be?
I bring a nigga Pop back. You know what I'm saying?
Now, I got a question. Do you bring them back and they the age that they was when they died, or they gonna catch up?
Oh man, that's good. Nah, that's a good question.
Yeah,
40-something Pac would be lit to see.
That's what I'm saying. Like I want to see how he lives in this world.
40-something Pac would be crazy.
I want to see that.
I don't know if I would want to see that, man. I think I would want the whole Pac.
I want to see it, bro, because like we love Pac so much, and I love Pac so much. I want to see how long he would be like that. Like would the world do something to Pac? Well, you can't cancel Pac though.
That's like saying you want to see Jordan come back with the Wizards. It ain't the same. It's not the same.
Wow.
I want to bring back Jordan with the Bulls.
So I want to be okay. All right. Okay.
You feel me?
I feel that.
But Dan, you got a point though. That would be interesting to see Pac right now. What do you think he would be doing right now?
I have no idea what.
I want to know what he still be as opinionated because it's a different time now.
Everybody got opinions. Everybody got a platform. You know what I'm saying? Everybody.
Right. Who would you bring?
If I could bring anybody back, Amy Winehouse.
Amy Winehouse.
Yeah.
Why is that?
She's one of my favorite singers of all time, bro. She's dope.
Wow, Amy. Okay, I was not expecting that one, man.
She's hard, man.
But Amy, hey, we got Amy Winehouse then or Amy Winehouse now?
Yeah.
That's what I love to see too. I love to hear Amy Winehouse on some goddamn.
Amy before rehab or after?
After.
I love to see Amy on like some Charlie Puth production or some shit like that.
Oh man,
like that would be crazy.
That's so crazy, man. Hey man, I want to thank y'all for hanging out with me, man.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you guys, man. I'm downloading all the music, man. I'm a big fan, like a huge fan right now. Like, and I'm mad it took me this long to catch up. You guys got a bright future ahead of you guys, man. And I know you guys are real big into speaking things into existence. So before we go, man, let me know one thing you want to speak into existence. One thing you want to manifest.
Oh, I want to manifest. I want to manifest global
domination.
Global domination. We can say.
I picky in the brain.
But no, I really want to manifest this global idea that we all in this together. You know, like as simple as that. Like, cause we just gotta understand that, like, we ain't nowhere we can go. Like, ain't like we can just go off to another planet or a separate room and be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we all in this together. So I think I want to manifest that, and we can be the leaders of that. We can be the leaders and champions of that.
All right, Doc.
Yeah. No, I was gonna say a brighter future, but that's basically that. In what I said, that's the same thing. So yeah, I want to manifest. I have equal manifestations.
Man to manifestation.